In the fall of 2023, 4 friends with a curiosity for the paranormal would team up and venture out to begin their paranormal research journey by investigating one of Iowa's most haunted locations, Edinburgh Manor. With our equipment in hand, we braced for the long night ahead, hoping to capture our own proof of the paranormal. Join us as we embark on Grey Duck's first ever investigation in Edinburgh Manor.
So we're here. Our investigation is kicking off. I am here with Griffin, Grady, and Brandon. We are at the Edinburgh Manor, as it is pronounced.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. So even right away from our tour of the place, things were just kind of popping off. We've seen a lot of shadows. We're hearing a lot of noises. And now she has left, and it is pitch black in here. We've already had some REM pod activity. I think we're in for a heck of a night. But I have this little ball. You thought you maybe heard this moving, or you heard something over there.
Something over in the corner.
So I'm going to set this ball here on this chair. Let's do this.
Yeah, put it on the bed.
It's a better test. It's more flat. I don't want it to be. There we go.
Okay.
Good. So we try to set things on a flat surface.
Edinburgh.
Look at that. Oh, you got the cameras on there too.
Ooh.
Boom! You get that? Every time, man. That's mine. There's some.
Is that the one that's by the basement, or is that where yours is? Like, I almost wonder if, since it's in a doorway, I mean, air has a natural kind of rushing thing through the door, but still, I mean, it shouldn't be fluctuating that much.
That's me.
Okay.
Should I maybe move it just a little bit?
Don't say anything at all. Just let people.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this, let it run, and
Or we could put it upstairs in the hallway.
we could let's maybe do a mix.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think this is why I think maybe we go upstairs and kind of walk around a little bit. Let's leave those down here.
Okay.
See if
Okay.
anything pops off when we're.
Wait, we have a Spiritbox up here? Does someone have
I
one?
can turn one on.
Oh, I just want to make sure we have one.
I have that and a recorder.
Okay, perfect.
So I got the GhostTube app. Does a whole series of things. Died.
Whoa.
So we're already getting things coming out of here. So this is a word bank. It said that spirits can utilize the energy that the phone gives off and use the preloaded words that I didn't load. It's a randomly generated library, and much like a Spiritbox manipulates radio frequencies, the spirits can just take the words and put them out. So any words that come out, it'll keep a list so we can see if any of them tie together and actually give us a narrative of what's going on.
Yeah,
Whoa. What?
yeah, I heard.
We commanded.
Whoa. I heard
Yeah.
something latch down. It was a clear, like something latch almost.
Yeah. What do you command? So any of you that are in here. We're here to communicate with you. We're not here to be disrespectful to the place. We're not here to upset the status quo. We just want to make communication and see if the claims that all of you spirits are here, we want to see if that's true or not. Hey, I think this is the blue room.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you're right. This is the blue room. So,
REM pod.
we'll save that.
What, Griff?
REM pod.
REM pod?
Are they going up?
Yep,
Is it the temperature thing again?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Yep.
Mirror, that's where we're going to put Brandon. Stand in the mirror and see if anything pops up behind you.
I'm good on that, he says.
Just the bathroom? It is the bathroom.
Yeah,
This is a puzzle.
yeah, I saw that when we came in. Although it wasn't this complete.
Hey, yes it was.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that's a mirror, okay.
That was weird.
Is that mirror?
Have we gone in here yet?
Is that where that dummy is?
Getting
No, that's on the other
This is
side.
the room with the mirror, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
Some lockers.
Yes, we're gonna have to do an experiment here with this mirror, whoever's brave.
Why are you here?
Oh, get that?
Yeah.
Y'all hear that loud and clear?
Yeah.
Wow.
We are here, so we're just here, like I said, on the other side, we're just here to communicate. We came a pretty long way. We're just here to have a little chat.
Church.
Church? We know all about you in this place. It's pretty popular. And we're just here to hang out with you for the night. So feel free to
Listen to me.
Okay.
Okay.
We are listening to you.
We're listening loud and clear. Did you hear it again?
I heard something down this way.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard it again. Down this way.
Well, thank you for that. If that was you, we appreciate that. That's the best kind of evidence we could ask for. Do you want us to go down this way? Because I think we are anyway.
Whoa.
What'd you see?
Nothing, but I heard that.
I heard it too.
What was it?
I don't know.
Did it come from in here?
Sounded like a knock against the wall. Or like a little. Maybe it was something with the window.
Maybe. You solid?
Yeah.
That was Griffin.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
I pitched
That
something?
was my shoe.
Okay, well we are, we're in the room, so if you were making noise in here, now that we're in here, can you do it one more time? Just so we know for sure. I just felt like something just touched the back of my shirt.
Yeah?
Yeah, no joke. It might have just been my back sweat too, but it definitely felt like something kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
We're on the second floor, aren't we?
Yep.
Do we go, do we want to do like a spirit box or what are you thinking? What do we want to try and do?
Yeah, let's give the Spiritbox a shot.
Okay,
For sure.
sweet. Where do you want to go?
Should we go back the stairs?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe sit in the hallway?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't feel like
yep.
there's any bad spots.
Right.
It's all pretty wild, so I'm good with sitting. Maybe like should we sit with our backs to the rooms? It's like we all kind of sit in the hallway, but like where there's room access behind us.
What was that? What? That's the second time I've heard that now. I don't know what it is, but it almost sounds like, I almost thought it was that bell for a
Bell?
second,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's almost like if somebody went like that.
Ah,
It's the second time I've heard something like that. I don't know what it is.
heard that.
Yeah.
Definitely heard that.
Voice, yeah. It was something really, really faint.
Really faint, really low. Right. One of you come and shoot down this hallway. 'Cause I can't tell if my eyes are just messing with me.
No.
Right. Is there anything down there? That sounded like something falling.
Yeah.
But it was, it wouldn't have been that ball, 'cause that was a really light ball. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything that you want to say to us?
If you're gonna make a noise, you gotta do better than that.
Yeah, give us a nice loud something.
Change.
There you go.
Can you actually touch the REM pod? Let's if you would make a different sound.
Lord.
Lord?
Interesting.
That's a weird response.
Yeah.
Walter.
Walter.
Walter, is that you?
This is still kind of popping off here.
Are you right there with us, Walter?
If you guys see anything come up behind me, let me know.
Okay. Hey, Walter, are you still here with us?
Throughout this Spirit Box session, and pretty much for the rest of the evening, we captured quite a few strange sounds on the static camera in the first floor hallway. I'll be using this camera to cut to throughout the rest of the evening when a sound is captured, and for the most part, whatever camera view I cut to is the camera that best captures this sound. There were more sounds captured that I won't show here, either because the sound is too faint, or because I felt the sound may have been made by one of us moving around the building, and I did my best to try and remove the hiss that this camera naturally has with some mixed results. We have already begun partnering this camera with a better microphone on following investigations, and we will continue to do so in the future.
Is there anybody else here with us? Yeah. Maybe?
Something come up from behind me.
Something interesting that I found while editing this clip, just as the Spirit Box says what I think is the word heard, Wes hurries back into his spot and says that he hears something walk up behind him. After he sits down, you can hear what sounds like walking just underneath the sound of the Spirit Box. I tried to show the beats of the steps with the speaker icon on screen.
Yeah. Maybe?
Something come up from behind me.
Who's here in this hallway with us? Can you come say hi? I heard, yeah. Did you hear me? I think we heard you. I'm here.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So we think we heard you. Stop. You want us to stop talking to you? How many of you are here with us?
There we go. Four? I thought it said four. Okay.
Does it say you're beautiful?
If that was you saying I'm beautiful, thank you.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
You are.
Okay, that's it.
Sleep. Sleep?
What's your name?
Oh. Did you live here? Or did you work here?
Did you say live there?
Live there. I thought I heard live there.
Oh,
Okay.
weird.
Interesting. Interesting. It was kind of spitting off words there for a little bit, and then it kind of just went static. So.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of stuff. I feel like maybe we should just sit here in silence for a little bit.
Yeah, we could do that.
'Cause that seems to be so far their favorite way to communicate is just making noise.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like every time I look in a doorway, my eyes are seeing stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
If there's anything up here on the second floor with us, we're just going to give you the opportunity to make whatever kind of noise you want. This is your place, but the louder you can make it, the more convincing it will be for us. So can you slam a door, run up the hallway, whatever you can think of to just let us know that you're here. Is there anything up here with us at all? We're here waiting for a sign from you.
Yeah.
That sounded like downstairs.
Yeah, it did.
Like a squeaking, like
A butthole?
almost like a swing set squeak.
That is actually that's closer to what I was saying that sound was. I've heard a couple times. Yeah, something, yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
Super high pitch.
I think I just heard someone walking downstairs.
Yeah, I definitely got like an uneasy feeling for sure. Just feels like it's weird. It's like sometimes it just feels totally fine, and then all of a sudden it just feels heavy. Well, we're about to leave this area. Is there any last things you want to say or do or move? Well, should we go downstairs and regroup?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just felt like I heard a lot of things coming from
Yeah, for sure.
over there. You know
Maybe
what
it's that doll that's in that room. No, and the headless doll in the bathroom.
Oh, that's down that way, right?
Yep, it's down here.
Fucking creepy thing. Is that you?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, God damn, what the hell?
Oh, there's a big step there. Watch out. How old is this TV?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Shit my pants.
Oh my god.
Oh man, no.
so funny.
That one was me. That one was me. Now they probably won't like that because they're stealing their spotlight.
It happens.
Yep.
That was in here.
Were we already in here? Or was that... We were on the first floor, right?
Hello. Look at that.
Oh, God.
Scary shit.
I was like, where did Brandon go?
Oh, don't leave me. I can't see anything.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down here.
It's so low.
Yeah, baby.
Risky business.
I'll do it. Don't make me. Is there someone in here? I just heard the chair make a noise.
The chair?
Yeah. I don't know what's a step and what isn't.
You're okay here on top.
This is the casket room.
Oh, yeah.
Is there someone in here? Someone sleeping in there?
Alright, downstairs?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
We got a whole night.
Yeah.
Make a game plan.
That's true. We still haven't been down the basement.
It's 9 o'clock. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The witching hour is 3 o'clock.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the time when energy really kind of starts to like ramp a certain way, and that's why Destination Field. That's why they'll always split up and go solo because you're just gonna be things are gonna respond to you differently when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that they're gonna like hurt you or anything, but
Right.
you're set when you're that whole isolation sort of thing. Your senses are like heightened.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear everything. You're gonna feel everything. I think the security of being together is just kind of a blanket that kind of dulls some of those senses.
Yeah. I agree.
But I'm with you. I don't think we need to force anybody to do anything they really don't want to. But
Yeah,
you know, we're here. This is what we do.
Yeah.
And
I wanna get some evidence. That's why I'm here.
yeah,
So.
yeah. I like it. Sounds good. What do you think, man? I'm like aiming at the ceiling. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, my arm gets tired.
all right, we'll take a little break. Let's say cut.
Should we
cut?
Yeah.
For the next phase of our investigation, Brandon and I head back towards the kids' room to try and capture any more audio or visual evidence. Brandon is holding a K2 meter, watching for EMF spikes, as well as an audio recorder to capture any spirit voices, also known as EVPs, or electronic voice phenomena. I will be armed with just my video camera. Wes and Grady will head back up to the second floor to do essentially the same thing. The static camera is on the opposite end of the building from Brandon and myself, located on the first floor. Okay. There's someone in here?
Susie, are you in here with us?
Make a noise if you're here. Make a loud noise if you're here. There's a REM putt. Every time I start talking, something makes a noise. There's a little sensor right outside the room.
Is there somewhere else you would like us to go?
It is so quiet in here. I need whoever this is, give us a sign. Brendan's holding a device that can help detect you. There's a sensor right outside the room. Move one of these move the ball. Hit the little drum. What is that noise?
Is there a REM pod?
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yep. Do you want us to change your rooms? Making
Do that again if you want us to leave this room.
make it loud. Can you make a noise outside of a room you want us to go to?
Did you grab the spirit box?
Can you speak? Dang, that is loud. Touch the REM pod now. Do it. After a short while in the kids' room and getting nothing but a few knocks and the noises of some small objects being thrown, Brandon and I met back up with Wes and Grady and began investigating the second floor. Grady did a short solo in the room just above the kids' room and attempted a mirror scrying session while Wes, Brandon, and I investigated a few of the other rooms. No evidence was captured during this period, so after a little while we regrouped outside and came up with a new plan of attack.
So since we can't do the Estes Method because we didn't bring any headphones, the next best thing would be that we can split off 2 and 2. We go to different parts of the building, and one group is just asking questions, and then the other group on the other part of the building has the spirit box, and they're just calling out responses. Since all the energy seems to happen in the opposite part of where we're at, now we can divide and conquer, and then we'll just switch. One group questions, one group spirit box, 10 minutes or so, flip-flop, do it the other way around. What do we think?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
To clarify, Wes and myself will be located in the southwest corner of the building on the first floor. Grady and Brandon will move to the southeast corner of the building on the second floor and will be holding a spirit box. Once we are all in position, Wes and I will begin asking questions to see if we get any relevant responses from the spirit box that Grady and Brandon are observing. Unfortunately, I only have one camera angle to show here, so I will just be cutting down the footage to show just the questions that we ask and any of the responses that we received.
Okay, all right. All right, we're starting. So we know that all of you like to split up, and it seems like you're always active on the opposite side of where we are. So we sent our buddies to the other side of the building and see if maybe you'll communicate with us. So is there anything you want to tell us about this place? Can you maybe give us your name? How many of you are here in this building? You just hear like the radio. Yeah. Do you like that we are here with you right now? Who's your favorite investigator out of all 4 of us? How did you die?
Does it get annoying? So many different paranormal groups coming in and out of here, asking you questions.
Can you say hi to our friends over there? Let them know that you're here. That was loud.
Yeah, what are those?
What was your favorite thing to do here before you died? We were told that there's some kind of evil spirit or force that was not here originally but was let in. Is that true? Are we safe in this place?
In just a few minutes, we are going to receive a direct response to this very question. Keep in mind that Brandon and Grady cannot hear a single word we are saying, so they are not influenced by any of our word choices, phrasing, or even the questions that we are asking. This experiment was aimed to try and avoid any bias we may have when listening for answers based on the questions that we are asking. I will let this sequence play out. The edits that you see are to remove silence between our questions, but when the response comes through, I will replay this question and then the answer that we have received.
Are there any children here with us tonight? We heard that little... What was that? We heard that there's a little girl named Susie. And then a little Susie. And then Susie. And then a little boy.
I don't remember.
I forgot the little boy's name. I wrote it down. I am forgetful. Jerry.
We're getting some
over there and just scare the pants off of those two? Just make it.
We also got a guess.
All right. Jerry or Susie, you guys want us to come to your room and play with you tonight? If either of you are here now, in that other room down the hall, we have a little device with a red light on it. If you touch it, that'll go off and make noise. It's kind of like a toy. You can touch that if you want. We have it set up right next to your toys there.
Did the REM pod just go off?
I heard the REM pod go off. Was that ours or was that theirs?
I don't know. Did the REM pod just go off by you guys?
All quiet here.
That had to be ours then. I definitely heard a REM pod.
Yeah, I did too.
If that was you guys, can you touch that one more time for us? Far away.
Yeah.
So it's making noise in there. That's got to be the REM pod.
Yeah.
We just gotta stop, please.
Stop.
Okay.
Please. What does that mean?
Maybe. Are we being a little too eager with the with making you play with the REM pod? Is something else making that go off? I'm talking to Susie and Jerry right now.
Are we attracting attention that we shouldn't be?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of like a heavy feeling.
Yeah. I just got like a wave of
Yeah.
goosebumps here.
I want to make it known that we are only speaking to the children right now. If there's anything else in here that's messing with them or scaring them, you're not welcome here right now. We'll talk to you later. I only want to speak to the children. Do you understand? Susie and Jerry or any of the kids, if any of you would like, you are welcome to touch that little red light device that's in your toy room.
I got safe and sleep.
We were told that there's some kind of evil spirit or force that was not here originally but was let in. Is that true? Are we safe in this place?
I got safe and sleep.
Okay. I feel like the energy kind of died down a little bit after that.
Yes.
And yes.
Okay. All right.
Jumping ahead a few minutes, Grady and Brandon relinquish control of the spirit box, so Wes and I begin listening for anything that might resemble a word or a phrase. Remember, we have no idea what Grady and Brandon might be asking here, so we just have to collect whatever messages come through and pass them along. We also end up losing connection to Grady and Brandon on the second floor, so we weren't able to let them know we were getting responses at all during this period. I'll show the responses we did get, and then we'll skip forward.
Yes. I heard yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't make that out.
It's like you were recording.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. I heard the recording.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
After losing walkie communication to Brandon and Grady, Wes and I decide to start heading back towards the gear room to reconnect and relay our spirit box responses. However, on our way, a noise catches our attention and leads us back towards the kids' room. Yep.
Heard it.
Yep.
I heard that.
There's something in here, that little red light. Right there in the middle of the floor.
Here, I'll even show you. So any of the kids who want to play with this, all you got to do is get really close to it. You don't even have to touch it, unless you want to.
Back off.
Wow. Okay.
Did that just say back off?
Sure did. You see that? Back off. We just got back off.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about 12:25 a.m. Edinburgh Manor in the kids' room. This is Grady, Griffin, Brandon, and Wes. And we're off.
I feel like I have like a weird pressure on my head. Anybody else feel anything?
That's what you said the last time we were in this room.
Yeah?
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that in this room too.
It's weird. It's like a pressure headache, but it's like kind of right on my forehead. It's weird. Is there something in this room that doesn't belong? So I'm speaking to anything that's in here now. If you're in here, can you give us some kind of sign? Speak into our recorder, speak into the obelisk, or you feel free to move something around. There's a lot of things in here that you can move.
Witch.
Witch?
How's it spelled? Or does it not say?
No, it'll definitely say witch, like evil witch.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Are you a witch? That seems like
19.
19. Well, that might be an answer to the question I asked earlier of how old you are.
I just got the chills.
Yeah?
I'm really cold.
Okay. So I feel like we're getting responses from different things in here. So
yeah.
tell me about this witch. Was this witch brought in by a different team doing like a seance or messing around in ways that they shouldn't have been? I'm speaking to the witch right now. We want to understand why you're here. Why do you enjoy scaring the kids? Give us some kind of sign that you're here. You know how to use all this stuff. Give us a sign that you're here. If you can't give us some kind of sign, then I don't know that I believe that you actually have the power. I think that you're just good at scaring kids. We're hearing a lot of noises around here. Slam a door, hit the REM pod, do something that lets us know that you're actually here. Definitely feeling like angry. I'm getting the Zach Bagans frustration.
Oh no.
I feel a lot of pressure on my head.
Do you? Are you? No, I don't anymore. It's like left my head, so I think it's just moving around.
You affecting my friend over there?
Hit this REM pod right here. I'll show you how to do it. Just like that. I think it's playing with us.
Yeah.
Because now all of a sudden it's just quiet.
Yeah. If you're a witch, what's your name? Are you a child talking about a witch?
This is my place.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Well, that'd be a lot easier if we knew who we were talking to. What can you tell us about this witch or about this creature or whatever this thing is?
Following the EVP session in the kids' room, we decided to take a short break. But before leaving the building, we placed the static camera back in the room we had just left to see if we could capture any movement or noises once we had all left the area. Watching this moment where we finished placing the camera on a small table next to the door, I noticed a strange mist that seems to manifest near the bottom of the frame, near the center of the room. It floats to the right of the REM pod, then slides off quickly to the right side of the room behind me. I do find this capture to be pretty interesting. I don't believe it's a lens flare because this object enters frame and moves freely, while everything else in frame is completely still. I can't say that this is 100% paranormal, but I did find this to be pretty neat. Unaware of what we had captured, Grady and I finished setting up the camera and joined Wes and Brandon outside. No further evidence is captured in this room. Following this part of the investigation, we head down to the basement as a team to see if we can locate the spirit known as the Joker.
Weird. So we heard that there's a lot of entities down here. It sounds like the main one is something they call the Joker. Are you actually down here? This is your chance to speak to us. You can speak in this little recording device. You can hit one of the REM pods we have set up.
Getting like a tingle in my back.
What's that? Early, it said. Early! Alright, well, don't get all bent out of shape. We definitely plan on coming down here in the next hour. So that's okay. We'll come back down again later too, but we want to have a conversation now. Is there anything you want to say to us? Can you tell us what your name is? How many of you are down here? Can you make some kind of noise? It feels like it's been kind of quiet. Can you throw something around or make some kind of big noise for us? If you have the power.
Does seem pretty quiet down here.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I mean, the only response we got was early.
Yeah.
And I think that's them saying, nah, you're too early. We're not ready for you.
That's true.
Following a pretty quiet EVP session in the basement, we decided it was finally time to split up. I would return to the basement after grabbing a new camera battery. Grady would venture up to the second floor. Wes and Brandon would remain on the first floor, but move to opposite ends of the building. The idea is pretty simple. Isolating yourself makes you more aware of the noises and movement around you. It is also thought that by being alone, any spirits in the area will be more willing to make their presence known. We did limit our isolation time to about 10 to 15 minutes. I'll turn this camera around here. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, this light is on. I just heard a chair. It's tough to know what's going on upstairs. My arm is already getting tired. I'm gonna kind of slowly make my way back. So I walked down there, just kind of followed our path, whatever, sat down in the chair.
Yeah.
Just did some little narrating about how it kind of felt down there. Doesn't feel any different than what it was a few minutes ago. Then as I was coming back, it sounded like something was following me pretty much until I got to the stairs.
Ugh.
I got that chill.
Yeah.
That feeling like when you're at home, you
Yeah.
turn off the light,
Yeah.
run up the stairs.
Yep.
That was just the entire, as soon as I stood up from the chair, I was like, just,
Something's here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very strange. But overall, I didn't hear anything.
Huh.
So, it's really quiet. I could hear you guys,
Yeah.
but Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Well,
Very interesting.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, your brother went upstairs. He
Yeah.
took the other camera. Just went.
Oh,
He's
shit.
doing his now.
All right, Brandon, you can take that down if you want.
You want to go last?
First time doing an investigation down here. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Obviously, there's some discontent going on here. There seems to be some kind of unwanted entity that we've come across that was brought in by some previous investigators. So that's what we're kind of dealing with here. Doing a first solo. Just trying to find out, by myself what's going on. Seeing if I can make any contact. Pretty quiet here right now. Seeing if anybody's out there. I just saw something move across the floor. The hair on my arm stood up.
Unfortunately, the solos did not result in any new evidence being caught on camera. I had a chilled feeling hit me as I made my way back towards the staircase, but nothing was captured. Brandon saw a shadow object move across the hallway and had a physical reaction to something that we sadly couldn't see while reviewing the footage. Neither Grady or Wes reported experiencing anything paranormal during their solo expeditions. This was a fun experiment, though. It pushed us all outside of our comfort zones, and I will happily try this again in the future. Nearing the end of our investigation, Grady and I take a look into the maintenance room where someone had sadly taken their own life. We wanted to see if we could get a response on camera, or capture an EVP on his digital recorder. Brandon and Wes set up camp in the kids' room across the hallway one more time to see if they could capture anything more in that room.
Recorder. Rolling. Setting it on the counter, and it is now stable. Okay, well, if you're here, we have a couple pieces of equipment here. We have a recorder you can talk into. We also have something on the floor there that will make some noise and flash some lights if you come near it. Otherwise, you can go say hi to the people across the hallway if you don't want to talk to us.
After spending about 15 minutes trying and failing to make contact in both the maintenance and kids' rooms, we regroup and move to the southwest corner room on the first floor where earlier we were getting Spiritbox responses. That's rude.
We got a REM pod.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Leave it. Okay. It's so weird. It's so quiet. Like, and to our point earlier, right? What? No.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Is that in here?
It sounded like it was in the hallway.
Yeah.
From here. If you're out in the hallway, can you hit that REM pod we have set up out there? Just touch that little red light. That was some more footsteps. I just feel like there's a little more energy. I'm starting to kind of feel like we're not alone again.
Interesting.
That's kind of how it's felt for like the last hour.
Right.
Hard.
Yeah, you don't need to be afraid of us. We're just here to talk to you. We're not here to hurt you or anything like that.
Make a noise.
Yeah. Make a noise. You make a noise. Here, I'll make a noise for you. You ready? Hello? Oh, yeah.
Caution.
Oh, God. Yeah. Caution. That was really scary. It yelled at me from my pocket. Caution.
Yeah, that was weird.
Caution what?
What do you mean caution?
I got like an intense like headache right before that.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
How about, okay. Alright, we got red pods on both ends of the room. Oh, somebody broke the desk.
Yeah, I might not lay on it. I'll just sit on it.
Oh, yeah, there's
I
another.
told him.
You told him?
Oh boy.
Not to sit on the bed?
Is that what it is? Is that true?
Can you hear him?
No. Who is he? Yeah, they are very bizarre responses.
Well, caution. Can you hear him? That was me.
Well, we haven't had any evidence of the other thing. Where is he at? Where does he like to hang out? Weird. I'm getting the pareidolia really bad. Like where it's not like I feel like I'm hearing things.
Yeah.
You know, but I think a lot of it's just the white noise of the
Sure.
of the fan. Yeah, I think we should maybe go upstairs.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been down here. Let's do it.
Following this section of our investigation, we did decide to head up to the second floor one last time to find any remaining activity. We spent about 30 minutes moving from room to room, feeling out each space before moving on to the next. We finally settled in a room located in the northeast corner of the building, although I'm not including any of this footage because, well, nothing happens. The building had gone completely quiet by this point. We hadn't received any more responses on the Ghost app for quite some time. We hadn't seen any visual anomalies or heard any sounds of any kind. So it was here that we would decide to call it a night, pack the car, lock up the building, and we would begin our long drive home. The ride home was full of energy, despite us all being very tired. We recapped every moment we could think of, connected the dots between the evidence we knew we captured, speculating on evidence we hoped we caught, and lamenting over moments we experienced but left undocumented. A moment when we first arrived where Grady and I both had trouble physically entering a room. It felt like we were trying to walk through water. The atmosphere in this small room was heavy and unwelcoming. Later, when we returned to this room to place our static camera and REM pod in the doorway, the heavy, uneasy feeling had disappeared. We also heard the sound of something running up the basement stairs and rushing towards the back door as Wes and I made our way back to the guest house. I held the door thinking somebody had run to catch up, only for me to turn around and see nothing there. I was holding the door for nobody. Lastly, I was physically pushed from behind while we were taking a break near the gear room on the first floor. This is an experience I know none of us will ever forget. I am happy that our experience was mostly documented on camera, and I have had a blast going back through this entire experience in the editing room. I hope you have all enjoyed watching this. We will see you in the next one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, sweet tarts, baby.
All right.